Okay, so fellow gamers, this is what failing upwards means, and this is what rewarding stupid idea brings to you. Failures, letdowns, people getting fired, studios being destroyed because of pushing an ideology which everybody knew it was not going to work. The Sweet Baby Inc. infected Reflector Entertainment admits that Unknown Nine Awakening was a complete utter disaster failure, and now they finally came out saying it in front of everyone, which is just crazy. So in a post on LinkedIn, the CEO of Reflector Entertainment announced that the company would be laying off employees due to the game's failures, and that the company would not be working on a future project that was in a concept phase, because most likely the studio will disappear in a matter of months. Hort wrote, "Today I inform our team that I made the decision to not greenlight further work on a future project that was in conceptualization phase, and thus terminating this development line. Continuing this project would not have been sustainable for the future of the studio," he added, because they were not getting any more money. That's common sense. "Regrettably, this also means that there will be redundancies following the decision." Yeah. Next, he admitted that Unknown Nine Awakening's failure. This decision correlates directly with the failure of the studio's ambitious and courageous first project. No, what are you talking about? What are you trying to sell here, man? This is just ridiculous. A new IP with a rich transmedia universe. The performance of the release didn't come near to the company's expectation. Well, look at this. This is just shocking. Oh my god, I am just lost for words. But yeah. After numerous timeline adjustments and investments, both financially and other, and didn't warrant any further exploration in this universe. But if you would have checked with gamers, if you would have shown this game to like a bunch of real gamers, and I'm not talking about your echo chamber, audience, the modern audience, as in your buddies and pals, they will realize that, yeah, the game is pretty shit. And that's what happened. It was common sense. From there, he detailed the current staff that is not getting laid will be assigned to an existing Bandai Namco IP, which basically means that Reflector Entertainment is going to completely shut down very soon, because if you're firing people and then the people who are left are going to be going to a different IP, Reflector Entertainment will not produce any games, so it's the end of the company. Pretty much, right? But one thing here which just shocks me like crazy, look at this. Bandai Namco Entertainment Europe will continue to investing on creating Western content for global audiences in line with the group's vision. But thing is, if you create Western content like this slop here, you're not gonna sell. That's the thing, Bandai. Are you stupid or what? That's just crazy, right? But anyway, let's continue. And a now deleted blog post, by the way, Reflector Entertainment manager Marc-André Seguin announced that the company was reducing the team by 18%. That was before this announcement. I think that was like around November, approximately, more or less. As for why the layoffs were happening, he said the following: "Today's announcement isn't derived from commercial success or external pressure, yeah right, but stems instead from our current reality, which is at this time we cannot guarantee tangible work for all of the talent individuals we employ." No, the reason was because the game was flopping really hard and they were panicking, and they said, let's get rid of some people for now because we're just losing money, we're just bleeding money like crazy. He added, "With the recent release of the Unknown Nine Awakening and our two key production lines entering the early stages of development, we must make sure that our staff is laser focused on contributing to the projects that wholly benefit from their skill set." Yeah, the projects which are now basically cancelled. Later in the post, Seguin said, "The shift will allow us to take the necessary time to refine our processes and perfect our upcoming projects so that we can deliver experiences that are both meaningful and memorable to players." Are you talking about this? Is this meaningful and memorable? Give me a break, man. This is like a PlayStation 2 game. It's like a PlayStation 2 game. You're releasing a PlayStation 2 game in 2024. What were you thinking? Unknown Nine Awakening only hit an all-time peak of 285 concurrent players when it released in middle of October. And by the way, guys, this is really important. We know that many of the people who played this game, they said in the reviews that they received a free copy of the game by purchasing a graphics card. So we know for sure because there's a reviews there. The reviews are still online if you go to Steam. So that means that many people who got the game, they got it for free, and even for free, they were not happy with what they were playing. Now that tells you something shocking. I mean, come on, man. The poor player counts came in the wake of the games being openly boycotted by numerous gamers after it was revealed that Reflector not only employed Sweet Baby Inc. co-founder David Bedard, but also contracted with the company's CEO Kim Belair to be the story architect. Bedard and Belaire's involvement were confirmed by the Shortly Awards that listed their credits on the entire branded project of Unknown 9. This was apparently their amazing opus, magnum opus, their awesome art where they would create this amazing story, this rich universe. But then what happened? Well, what happened is the fact that gamers said, no, we do not accept this slop because it's just absolutely embarrassing. And I mean, just look at the reviews, because I've seen the reviews on Steam. Anyone can check them on Steam, and everyone says the same thing. The mechanics are very, very sloppy. The animations are really bad. The graphics are horrible. The characters are ugly. Like, everything is just so sloppy, so like soulless, effectively, because of the DEI push. This is an example of what happens when you insert DEI into a game to such an extent that it just becomes borderline unplayable. And that's the problem we have here. Now, guys, this hopefully will be a lesson to be learned by other companies that if you want to invest, I don't know, 50 million, 100 million, 200 million into a project, and you want to inject your politics, ideology, and create a sloppy game, then you will sell nothing. You will literally burn the money. As we see for this game, for example, on PC, this game sold approximately between 20,000 and 67,000, more or less. I think it sold maybe around 30,000. That's kind of the average, 30,000 by Steam Spy. I think this is the, I guess, accurate value, between 20 to 50,000. So I guess let's say 30,000. All right, so 30,000, guys, 30,000 copies for a game like this one, which was a AA game, which was big budget on this game, not like massive, but still big. You cannot make the money back. And on console, it was also really bad. Almost nobody bought it, effectively. I mean, this game, even if it's on sale, like on Steam for like $5, almost nobody is going to buy the game. That's the problem. That's what happens when you want to release a game, which just doesn't make any sense, guys. But yeah, that's it for today's video. As always, see you later in the next ones. And for these development companies, guys, get a grip, okay? Really important, get a grip, stop producing slop, and remove your politics and DEI from your gaming, because otherwise you will keep continuing failing upwards. I guarantee this to you 100%. But guys, that's it for this one. I shall see you later in the next videos.